Hey, how's it going, guys? Ricky Summer here. Welcome back to X4. It's a show and tell episode. So let me show you and tell you what we got. Here we are over at Chrome Stallions HQ. And she's grown a little bit. Oh, baby. Look at that girl go. Okay, let me walk you through what we've done. So we'll go to the build plan. And here it is. So last you saw, it would have been up to we had this all the way up to the central spine. Now we got all this. I've also removed the docking ports here, and I've just switched them out for one of these. What are they called? It's just a basic docking area, a 3M6S. I felt that was a little more cromulent. We've also got another docking area over here. Okay, so off the main spine, I've built a little bit of chelt production because we've got parlors now, dude. We need to actually feed our people. So we've got chelt production, which the split need apparently, and they also require scruffin fruit. So we've got those going. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a medical supply production module for the split. So there's only one type of medical supplies, thankfully, that all the races use, but every race has their own specialized one that uses the resources that they, so it's like uses their food, for example, to create medical supplies. I think that's how it works. I've got an argon medical supply factory, but it's going to require things that we are not producing. So we're going to have to produce things that we're not going to use in any other production. You know, it's only for the production of medical supplies. So I thought, let's just buy medical supplies. It's not going to break the bank. So we've got food production going. That's fine. We've got water production going somewhere. Scruffin production, water production. There we go. This sort of this odd penis thing. I mean, let's face it, that's a penis. Not to put too fine a point on it. I did debate, sticking it out the bottom there and having some fun, but we've retracted it. It's a little bit of an internal phallus. So we've actually got a miner set up, and it's actually working. We've got a station miner grabbing ice from surrounding sectors and bringing it back to the station to be processed into water, along with our scruffin fruit and the chelts to go into our parlors to create split crew. So we've docked. I haven't checked yet. I think we've got about 50% crew capacity. I haven't checked if they're walking around the station yet. That's what we're going to do now. Also, you may have noticed that we've got a split administration center now. So, hey, big surprise. The sector now belongs to us legitimately, and it's called the stable, as you have suggested. Magnificent. We finally own a sector. As a side note, I did toy around with taking the necessary steps to get the player HQ, the proper player HQ, which is like, where does that show up? Like memory of profit, or it's somewhere central in a Talati sector, if memory serves. You know what? I'm going to make an executive decision. We're not going to do Player HQ this time around, but the next series, and make no mistake, I'm having so much fun with it, and I'm so thrilled that you guys are enjoying this series, and you're commenting, on every episode, and you're getting involved. I love it. Thank you very much. I'm so into it. There's got to be a second series. So just to pierce the veil a little bit, I'm toying around with the idea of doing maybe a Talati start, being much more trade-centric. We'll see how we go. I want to be friends with everyone, and I want to build stations everywhere, and I want to build up an empire, a commerce empire, for the profits. So that's how we're going to run it. But for the moment, let's keep focusing on our single huge Chrome Stallions HQ. We're going to be pirates, mercenaries. That's our bag. That's what this is all about. I love it. This is bringing back vibes of the Skyrim roleplays. We can do it. It's Skyrim in space. It is. It really is. Let's have a look at our ships. So, I don't think there's a lot different going on here. I've assigned the Redis to the Chrome Stallions HQ, and I'm finding it's working a lot better. It seems... So I don't know if this is accurate. This is just anecdotal evidence here. But from what I'm finding, the stations seem to prefer having a larger ship as a subordinate. I'm finding that the Redis is actually going out and grabbing supplies, whereas the 84 here, who is also assigned, no, that's the miner, Oh, wait, all right. No, I haven't. Yeah, all right. I've actually gotten rid of the boa that was assigned here, but when I had a boa assigned to the station, it was just sort of sitting there and doing nothing. But now the Redis is actually doing something. I've sold a couple of our miners because we've got the Rathalos getting Nevidium in Ianimus Zura over here, and we've got the Rathian I've actually purchased. I know I should have pirated it, but I wanted it now. I've purchased a companion to it, another large split miner, and it is grabbing silicon. Why silicon and not Nevidium? Well, we've got a little bit of a problem over in Hayward's Twin. So the Talati training station from last episode that was under attack, and that's the reason we came here, and then we go into that big battle with the rattlesnake, and we finally captured him.
Hello.
We're going to name the rattlesnake in a second, don't you worry about that. Even though I've been back a couple times and I've cleared the Xenon out of this sector, they just keep coming back. The Xenon are hell-bent on destroying this Talati training station. And even though the station is holding strong, and it's, you know, I'm not worried. I don't think it's going to be destroyed. It is in a constant state of construction because the Talati they just keep trying to rebuild it. And then, it's getting torn apart and they're rebuilding it again. So as you can see right here, there's a Paranid construction, Hercules, that's there because it's under construction. So you actually can't even use it. So I actually found that the Rathian was loading up on Nevidium, but it wasn't able to sell it because the trading station is inaccessible. It's a big old mess. Okay, we've got our Ballas good to go. I've named them. So they're our attack 3s. 591s, Balors, they're in a defense group of my rattlesnake, my personal ship, along with the other rattlesnake that we need to name. So I've decided to take the suggestion of Fenrir, F-E-N-R, thanks for the suggestion, a little bit of a Dark Souls reference, Calamite, the dragon. Alright, so hang on, let's go to information here. So we got to get, oh god, what's it called? It's 3 engines. It is 3 engines. Okay, so it's going to be ATK 3, attack 3. Its sustained weapon output is 6599, and it's called the Calamite. Is that how you spell it? It is how you spell it. Yeet your feet at Calamite. That's how it goes. Okay, so loadouts. What is this boy got? I think it's all pulse at the moment. Beam. No. We got large beam lasers and medium pulse. So I've done a little bit of reading. It seems like pulse is the best all-round weapon. You can just not think and put it on everything. Its tracking is good. Its damage isn't great, but it's just jack of all trades, master of none. So I've decided to go for pulse there, and I've put beams in the large hard points, and I think the same with my own ship. Yeah, I've done the same, so I'm not sure why there's a sustained damage discrepancy between them. I don't know, maybe, you know what, I might just not have updated this. That's correct, that's why there's a discrepancy, because it's my own fault. Okay, so now the big cannons are lasers. For the capital ships, and the rest are pulse for taking out fighters. Is it optimal? I don't know. I tried running around with missiles again, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. The missiles just were not firing. I tried a bunch of keyboard commands, and just wasn't working for me. So there's probably some sort of nuance there that I'm missing. Simplicity, that's all we're going for. All right, 9 minutes into the video. Let's go for a little bit of a walk, huh? Let's check out the station. I'm very excited. So what's available to us? Engineering section, manager's office, security office. Let's go to the docking area. Let's see what happens. Now, I don't know. Fingers crossed that there's actually people walking around, but I kind of suspect that maybe we need a certain module for people to congregate at. I'm actually not sure how this functions because, so despite the fact that before starting this series, I had 200 hours in the game, there's a lot that I didn't play around with. So I didn't do a Tarnis Station building. This is all pretty dead. Let's have a look at the logical overview. So as you can see, we're producing energy cells as we always were. We're producing ice, or rather we're getting ice from our miner. Medical supplies we're buying. Drones we should be buying. So that's going into the ice, and the energy cells are producing water. And then the energy cells and the water are both going into chelt meat and scruffin fruit. And they are being fed into workforce. And we're at 69% workforce. Nice. So we've got peeps. I just don't know where they're hanging out. I was given to understand. You know what? I wonder if it's maybe an element of if we click the station and then let's click on the rattlesnake. No. What if we go the opposite? Transfer, trade with, transfer wares with. Are humans counted as wares? Cargo drones, scruffin. I know there's a command. I mean, we saw it on, I think was it the last episode? I can't remember. But there is a command that allows us to transfer crew. Transfer crew. There we go. But it doesn't look like we've got it here. I wonder, let's try a different one. Trade with, what if we go to the Redis? I'm not seeing it. Yeah, okay. Maybe it really is just a matter of waiting for the station to be populated. That's a distinct possibility. Let's go to some other locations. Look, I guess there's a chance that there might be people hanging out in like the security office. You don't usually see it. Let's go to the manager's office. Let's see what we've got. All right. I mean, there's a human here.
Hello.
Oh, not a human. Listen, you know what I mean. I'm not a racist. What up, Ya Tunut?
Can I help?
Ooh, you may. General information. Give management sentiment. Let's have a look at general information. Oh, that's just that, huh? I wonder, you know what? Play employees on board. Hey, you know what? Can we contact them? We can't right click. I was just thinking maybe that's where we do it. We right click and we move them ourselves. That's not it. Anyway, if anyone knows, let me know in the comments. That's the only thing, and I've said this before, that's the only thing with X4. It's niche enough that there's not a lot of information online about it. Which, hey, maybe that's a good niche for me to fill there. Maybe I should learn all I can and start pumping out vids. Trader's Corner, here we go. Let's check Trader's Corner and then we'll head out. Oh, there's a whoa, hello. Look at this shady. Yo, this is classic. This is just like, there's always that shady human black market guy who works on the alien station, right? That's who that is. All right, let's have a look at SATA. SATA. Here we go. So we've got most of the components for SATA. We got 3 flux capacitors, programmable field array. We just need a damaged singularity engine. Damage. Let me remove my camera here, if I can. There we go. The damaged remains of this particular singularity engine are in a better condition than most. Unlike most examples found to date, the core has not melted and it might be possible to get it working again with the right components. It's definitely going to need a new flux capacitor, however. Alright. Okay, so I'm not... Oh, hang on, here we go. Usually found in crates. So that's something I haven't really delved into at all. Crates. Is that going to be on other stations or other ships? Yo, that's someone who's not us, I think. Or is that... That's our miner. That's our miner dropping off the ice. I love it. That's a nice little thing to catch. This is what I'm... Oh! Yo! Who's this?
Can I help?
We got a Talati boy? His morale is high. His management is severe? Poggers, dude. Do we put a Talati in command of our station? Yo, okay, hang on. Work at the station. This person cannot be employed at Chrome Stallions HQ. Why? Why?
Goodbye.
Hold on.
Goodbye.
Hold on. Don't go anywhere, dude. I want to check. Management's too. Oh, alright, okay. So it's not going to be an upgrade. So hear me out here. Hear me out here, guys. I'm thinking. This is not a betrayal of the split. Yo, why are there so many Talati running around on my station? Excuse me? Hang on. Oh, we got a split? It's happening. They're starting to come together. Okay, it's working. But are we producing Talati boys as well? Does that make sense? Logical overview. I thought the split parlor was going to produce split boys, but maybe the Talati chelts as well. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. But that's okay. That's okay, unless they're just visitors. But we're swimming in Talati right now. Look at this view. This is what I love. It's like... I don't know how to explain it, but there's something... Like, you jump into the game and you don't expect it to be as deep as it is. You know what I'm saying? And then you build a station and you walk on it and you can legitimately see all the real working parts around you. Look at that. That's the the administration center. It's all there. Nothing is fudged, you know?
There.
It's
Can I
real.
help? Here you go.
It's a real simulation. Okay. I doubt I'm going to be able to find it here at the store, but if I can find a damaged whatever it was. No, it's not here. Secure container. Needle, mixed fruit. Yeah. Alright. Let's look, we'll buy seminars just because we can. It's always good to have them on hand.
Good luck out there.
Okay, so what I was saying vis-a-vis betraying the split. We're not actually going to betray the split, but we need to start to realize that, yo, my guy, get over there. Excuse me, young man. Hang on, I'm just going to go straight there. There we go. Okay, we need to realize that this is the Chrome Stallions mercenary company, okay? And yeah, okay, it could be a split initiative. Oh, that's Ra to shit. Is it Ra? Right, it is Ra. Ra to shit. Or Ratchet, if you like. No, Ra to shit. We do not disrespect Ra. She's just looking fucking... She's looking fine. She's looking like an absolute badass at the helm there. Love it. I love every minute of this. So, yes, it might be a split-led initiative. But that doesn't mean that we can't get other races involved. It's a private company, okay? So, I'm sorry if this offends anyone. But currently, you can't deny that we've got some gaps in our fleet. Alright? Particularly corvettes. Or rather, frigates. We don't have any frigates. We haven't got access to frigates. We can't purchase frigates because the free families don't have access to them. It's just a Zyar thing. I'm guessing I'd love to get my hands on the Cobra, but I'm yet to actually see one that I can capture. As soon as I can capture one, we're going to do it. So, for the moment, I think I'm going to be okay saying, hey, Talati, I got you. You're on my side. So maybe we'll purchase a little frigate action from them. Oh god, this is an ugly duckling, am I right? This is an ugly boy. I do like the travel engines though. Okay, hang on. Let's see what we got here. Let's put together a ship, and let's see how much it's going to cost. What can we put out front? The pulse laser. The pulse... Actually, I'm going to... Hang on, let me shimmy on over to Discord for a second. Because Ozplat... Whoops, steady on. Ozplat messaged me and said there was a fancy new weapon he was excited about. Where is it? It's the burst ray. Where do you get The burst ray. I don't think it's here. Pulse laser. Muon charger. I don't even know. Let's try it. Why not? A beam emitter? Does it emit beams? I hope so. Alright, I'm into beam weapons right now. Okay, what do we got? Let's go like pulse across the board. You know, we could buy a vanilla just the chassis, you know, and then fit it out with split weapons. That could be a nice compromise. I just want something that, you know, with a little more heft. As a little, oh man, it's what an ugly duckling, huh? It's almost fantastic how gross it is. Fill it up with boys. That's 2 mil. You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna say yes to that. Let's head on over to Argon Prime, and let's see what they're offering in the way of frigates. Frigates, the Cerberus Vanguard. You know what? That's a boy right there, I think. That's a legitimate boy. Look at the turrets on this man. I think I can step to that. Some big shields across the board. I like the idea of a ragtag fleet. The Ion Blaster. Oh, that just sounds arousing. What about a Bolt Repeater? I mean, the Ion Blaster that's going to cost us a little bit. Beam, Plasma, Pulse across the board. Well, they're comparable in terms of turrets. See, with this thing, what I might be tempted to do is have like Pulse on the top, and then the front 2 turrets are like big anti-capital ship weapons. I'm going to leave that one for now. Let's restrict ourselves to Talati. So it's now, it's been decided for us because of, you know, all the Talati hires that have occurred at the Chrome Stallions HQ. But now this is a split Talati joint venture. We've allied with the Talati, and we're going to take the flight. We'll take the flight. We'll take the fight in flight to the Loyalists. Alright, so what are we going to do with this new boy here in 2 minutes and 20 seconds? I think we'll get him to... You know what? He could be our new little flagship. I'll transfer Ra over, and that can be our little border. We use the Calamite as just marine storage, essentially. This could work for us. Alright, something else that we have the elbow grease and the know-how to accomplish. We got 54.6 million in the bank. You gotta spend money to make money. That's all I'm saying. Travel engines. What's the difference? What do they look like? Yeah, give me those travel engines. Oh, it's just one dirty big engine. Oh, baby. Okay, alright. Calm down, buddy. Grab an all-rounder. We can always upgrade this shit later. Beautiful. Okay, so I've got a plan here. Medium boys. I'm way too excited about this. Medium. Look at this. Where is this? It's at the front there. It's 1 turret slot. 10 turrets. Ridiculous. Okay, so all the medium boys are going to be Pulse. And then, once we get to the large man, we're going to go... Oh, well, we'll see what's available to us. I guess probably Plasma, because this boy's going to be a bruiser. Alright, so what's interesting is some of these weapons seem to behave and look differently depending on whether they're medium or large. The Pulse, for example, the large variant of the Pulse looks a little bit more like a plasma turret, and it confused me at first because I went all pulses on my Rattlesnake, and then I was like, hang on, why is it shooting out big blobs of plasma? Then I realized it's just because the large pulse looks like plasma. But we're going to go for the plasma on the sides here. So that's the big turrets, like right on the sides. I think probably there as well. So we can broadside big boys. Like, This carrier is going to be a big bruiser. Make very little mistake about that. Plasma. This is the whole episode just trying to outfit this thing. It's got so many turrets. Look, can I be honest with you? It's a little bit ridiculous. Pulse. Oh, good. Only 2 turrets there. Instead of 10. Okay, here we go. And we're done. So we're fully outfitted. We got plasma, 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 pulse everywhere else. It's not going to get chewed. For a second, I forgot how to speak English. Let's give it trading and targeting, I guess. Docking as well. Why not? May as well. It's going to cost us 30 mil, which is actually less than I was expecting. All right, so what's his crew complement? 309. Holy Christ. All right. How much crew? What if we just bump the crew up to an even 3 mil? How does that taste? 64. Beautiful. Binary. I love it. Add it to the cart. Confirm that order. That's going to take 43 minutes to complete, my friends. But in the meantime, we've got the Osprey Vanguard ready to go. So let's bring her back to dock at Chrome Stallions HQ. And we'll sort her out. We'll decide whether she's going to tag along or be our flagship. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I am going to record another episode right after this, but let me know your thoughts, and we can always shift things around, backpedal. So something else I might want to start doing. God, I don't know. Let me think. I was thinking about maybe taking over this sector as well, but I'm wondering what's the point of that. What I really want to do is I want to get rid of the Xenon, because they're encroaching everywhere, my dude. So I need to pick a sector with Xenon. There's also a Xenon sector over here, but I think I died in it, so I had to revert the save. Let me think. Yeah, okay, so I think we go to, it's Hatikva's choice, and there's another gate around there. And that leads to Xenon, leads to, like, Zioth's Dominion, I think, or Family Newt, one of those two. So maybe we start with that. We clean up the path to Zioth. Haha, makes so much sense it rhymes. And we could do some piracy in that sector. The Xenon aren't gonna mind. We could do some piracy in this sector, though. That's biting the hand that feeds us, I think. Okay. How's our Vanguard coming along? Oh, it's coming along real nice. It's almost with us. It's a chunky little boy. I'll give you that. I do want to jump on it, and I want to check out what its bridge is like. Because you know me, I got... oh, man. I got that big old partial for checking out the bridges. Okay, let's just head back to the station while we wait. I want to see it come in. I want to see it land. Yo, here we go. She's coming in hot. So we're going to need a name for this one too. The Lord's Chonky Boy. I love watching him come down. It's so majestic. The majesty. The grandeur. Yes. Penetrate my shields. Oh, would you look at that? All right, let's go find the docking port. Yo, we got more. Oh, we've got humans here too. So it seems like maybe it doesn't matter which race's habitation module you get. It just creates crew, regardless of the race. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I kind of wish it was race specific, so you could be a space racist. That might be nice. So let's not forget, this one has a small docking port. Oh, I love this. Yes. Standing space. That's interesting. They're very ergonomic. That's very ergonomic. All right, buddy. Get out of here. This is going to be our personal boy. Let me sit my ass down. We'll undock. We'll get it going. And listen, I just want something a little faster, a little more nimble. Ah, autosave. I want something a little faster, a little more nimble for exploration. And yeah, you could say, yo, just jump in a dragon. I know, but it's a glass cannon, you know? And also we lost both our dragons. The Xenon keep coming at me, dude. Or like split police chimeras. We need some heft. We need some chunk. All right, here we go. Ooh. That's the big beams, huh? So they sort of charge up, I think. Oh, I like that. The whole thing is just a flying docking port. That's all it is. So it's got one pulse on the top, on the nose there. It's got one either side, and then I see one on the back too, but not one or any on the bottom. Okay, that's good to know. So the bottom is our vulnerable port, our vulnerable side, if you will. Yeah, I can step to this. This is nice. All right, last thing we're gonna do is one of the last things we're gonna do, because I just can't stop playing the game, is we're going to give it a new paint job. Assuming any of them are at all cromulent. Look, I don't know. I don't know about all that. Maybe the Cascade Alpha? It's a little gaudy, but maybe that's what we want. Maybe that's what we deserve, more to the point. It's got a little bit of perp in it. You know what? I can step to that. That's fine. Okay, and now we'll grab the rattlesnake. What are we going to do? Let's remove all assignments. The Vulcan. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's remove the assignments there. And the rum runner. Get out of here. And we'll grab the calamite. Okay, there's a ballad docked at the rattlesnake. That's fine. So the calamite and the rattlesnake will be in our defense or attack. No, in our attack force, I think. So I'm gonna go Alpha A for attack.
Squad.
And we'll do the Balor as a defender, a Delta defender for the rattlesnake, and the other Balor as a Delta defender for the calamite, because they've each got one small docking port. So look, it seems like some of the defenders want to just dock by default, so we'll let them do it. That's fine. Then the Vulcan. Now I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, it might work because we've got a docking port. Let's see if it works, huh? So then supply fleet, Kappa.
Joining squad.
And where's the rum runner? Will be a trader Zeta. Makes so much sense it rhymes. And now we've got our fleet. So hopefully this doesn't fall apart. So the calamite is loaded full of marines. The rattlesnake is also loaded full of marines. Okay, good. So we got marines coming out the wazoo. Is this the most intelligent way to do this? No fucking idea, dude. But we're going to give it a go. This is probably a bad idea. But for the moment, we're going to set some guidance over to Hatikva's Choice, where I'm pretty sure there's a gate leading to Xenon space. And we're going to head on out. Alright, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'll see you next time in Xenon space. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. Taste the game. Be excellent to each other. And I'll see you next time. Ricky Summer. Out.